Airbnb, this house is $500 per day. First we were in Islamabad, all the streets were clean and it didn't even look like what I imagined Pakistan is. But now as soon as we got out of the capital on a highway, and I could finally see all these busy streets with a lot of cars and with a lot of markets, and this looks like Pakistan now. It was not what I imagined when I heard Pakistan. But do you know what does? Mountains. Look at Google Maps. Whole north of the country are mountains. The mission is set. We're going to the mountains. The greatest nature of this country. Along the way, except for the breathtaking views and the sound of birds, one thing that really surprised me is Pakistani trucks. All the trucks are a piece of art. Every truck has its own unique design, colorful and very detailed art. Right now we're in the Bazaar of the city called Murree. It's a city in the mountains. It's a bit crowded because all the people from Pakistan come here for weekends for the nature to take a rest, and they sell a lot of stuff in this market. Let's check it out. Can you film what they sell here? Yeah, it's the Ludo, the famous game here.
Now, the fun thing here, it's a very touristic city, but it's very touristic for locals, not for internationals. This kind of tourism is very, very fun because there's a lot of local people who want to enjoy the mountains and want to relax here.
Another surprising factor were monkeys. I did not expect to see them in such a cold climate because the temperature in the north of Pakistan can go down to -10. We're gonna stay in this house in the mountains tonight. It's a fully wooden house in the top of the mountains in a forest. If this house would be sold today, the price on the market would be $2.3 million. And on Airbnb, this house is listed for $400 or $500 per day. But we're staying here for free because our friend's cousin owns this house. And let me show you the house, make a room tour inside of Pakistani summer house. I think it has 5 bedrooms and each has a toilet. And it also has a living room and a kitchen and a big backyard and a terrace for barbecuing, for everything. There is a beautiful forest behind me and the air is very fresh.
It is so peaceful, quiet, super beautiful. So fresh, amazing. I'm so happy to be in the nature, to be in the mountains. And just wonderful, beautiful house.
As a heating they use this small gas heater. Mostly people have 2 types of heatings here, gas and wood. As we can see behind me, the women are harvesting wood from the forest and carrying home. They heat houses in a big fireplace. Winters are very cold here. It even goes below 0 and it's snowing. One comment I want to make about food in Pakistan. If you don't mention to not make it spicy, it's gonna be so spicy, especially if you're not used to spicy food. Even if you ask and they will bring and say it is not spicy, it's still gonna burn everything out of you. Although the winters might be cold, the food might be too hot, but the people here are the warmest and the most welcoming of any country I've been so far. With a smile on my face, I can look back in the mountains, enjoying one of the most magnificent views I've seen so far. The sky turned into a painting, and I was just here to enjoy the wonders of Pakistan. And this city is just located on top of the mountain. So amazing. Wow! Oh, how did you make it so fast?
We do things fast.
I did not know what to expect from this country, but there is one thing I can say. I found people who treated me like a part of their family and welcomed me with open arms. Good morning. This is a monkey that we can see from the window, from the bedroom. This is amazing, wildlife without even getting up from the bed. So right now we are in the mountains of Pakistan, and very famous thing here are Kashmiri shawls. They're made of 100% wool and they're very soft, and the price is very good as well. So we're buying now gifts. We went through more than 50 shawls. There are so many options, and They're Kashmiri shawls, so we bought 4. This is a store. What is the name of the city?
Nathia Gali.
In Nathia Gali.
Kashmir
shawl. So amazing gift.
And now we said bye to our amazing couchsurfing friends. And tonight we're gonna sleep at another couchsurfing place. And guess what? It is this amazing hotel and have monkeys on the balcony. So let's come inside and check it out.
I have very cute neighbors. Pakistan has 4 seasons. Now it is one of the coldest months, and we are right now in the northern part of Pakistan at the mountains. In this area, winters are very cold. They don't have central heating. The heatings they use is like these smaller or bigger sizes of gas heaters. It is very cold here at night. Like I'm sleeping fully dressed like this, and tonight I forgot to put my hat on, and now I feel sick again. Better to come here during the summer, then it's gonna be fresh and nice. But during the winter, houses are not warm.
I don't think it's now freezing in the room, and I would like to get warm. So if you want to get warm, just get warm.
And the only heating system is this small gas thing that you cannot leave overnight, because there were many cases when the fire goes off and then the gas is leaking and people would just choke to death. So it's very dangerous. You cannot leave these things overnight. That's why you have to turn them off. And even when they're on, like it hurts your eyes, and like I start coughing. Like you cannot keep them on for a long time. That's why it's very cold at night in the mountains area. So last 3 days I was sleeping like this. I'm wearing my thermo shirt, my one sweater, and then Jesse's sweater. Also I wear a scarf and a hat, and I'm wearing 2 pants and 2 pairs of socks, and sleeping under 2 blankets. And still the mattress is so freezing, the walls are so cold, and the air you inhale is cold. That's why I am having trouble to recover from the flu I got here in the first days. And I just can't wait to go to the warmer area, because it's very cold. So I just do like this, and then like this, and with a hat, and go to sleep. To make sure this is not on. Good night. Can you turn off the light? Good night. Good night.
Just say good night.
Good night. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Like and ring the bell to not miss my next adventures. And if you want to support my channel, you can always buy me a coffee. The link is in the description. See you next Saturday.